one of the most club competition in the whole world came alive yesterday in the second match of the semi-final of the UEFA Champions League, as Barcelona were held to a 3-all draw by Inter Milan in the first leg of their UEFA Champions League semi-final yesterday night. It was the Serie A side who raced into 2 goals lead early in the first half. Marcus Thuram got on the score sheet within 30 seconds before Denzel Dumfries doubled the advantage with a stunning overhead kick. But Lamine Yamal pulled one back before Ferran Torres ghosted into Inter's defense to equalize before the break. Simone Inzaghi's side took the lead again through Dumfries' header from a corner kick. Meanwhile, Rafinha then saw his long-range effort bounce in off Jan Sommer to level the match again. Both teams will face each other again in the second leg at the San Siro Stadium next Thursday to decide the first team in this first year's final. Massive football on showcase last night, Kingsley, in the UEFA Champions League. Inter Milan, very stubborn, defensively strong, very compact, quick and agile. They took 2 goals lead away from home. Some thought maybe it was over, but then Barca came back with that solo effort from Lamine Yamal before they now leveled the scores at 2. And at the end of it all, Inter went further to take the lead to make it 3-2. But Barca responded again, and it ended 3-all. How do you see that game last night?
I tell you, it was a very beautiful football match. I watched that game yesterday, and I was so impressed with FC Barcelona. I think that's the FC Barcelona of old. That's the FC Barcelona of the days of Messi, of the days of Suarez and Neymar. That was the same pattern of football we saw yesterday. They were so confident with the ball, were so creative. We so unfortunate that whenever Inter Milan score, that's when you see them want to respond with anger, with all manner of seriousness. So for me, I think they would have possibly, see how to, that same spirit they use in equalizing, they use that same spirit, of course, in fire. They would have gotten, a lot of goals. We saw so many balls hitting the woodwork yesterday, especially from Lamine Yamal, Rafinha yesterday. It would have been a very good one, of course, for them, winning that particular one. But it was a for Inter, they actually took their chances when it matters most. That was what really helped Inter in that particular encounter. They utilized their chances. Those goals that came were, they actually utilized those chances very well. That was where, of course, they were able to get, those goals. But when you talk about overall play, I think Barcelona, they really, they put up a very, very impressive performance. And with this level of performance, if they can move down to, of course, Italy and put up this same level of performance, I think they stand a very good chance. The only problem Barcelona have at this point in time is the defense. Their defense is not really that tight. They have strength in the midfield. They have strength in the attack. And then it has been a problem for FC Barcelona for a very long time. They do not place much priority, of course. If you take a look at that game yesterday, as of the second, Inter were going on the counter. They actually tend to block the post, and then anybody gets, they put it through, for the likes of Thuram, and the rest of the guys up front. So for me, I think it was a very beautiful football from FC Barcelona. We saw that last goal from Rafinha. I didn't see that coming at all. I didn't really see that coming. I tell you, I was so impressed with FC Barcelona despite the draw. Lamine Yamal proving himself, of course, every day. I think yesterday he had his 100th appearance, for FC Barcelona. So we just I hope for the best, for Barca. I tell you, the Champions League final will be a very, very beautiful one to watch. Where you take a look at what happened yesterday between Barca and Inter Milan.